One of the first artists to cause controversy in the public space was Harald Nägeli, a Zurich graffitiist. He used the city like a canvas. The more his drawings appeared on the walls, the more aggressive the reactions were.
Bierfinken, das hat man jetzt einmal verwünschen und dann ganz tüchtig, abhauen.
Nägeli left the country but was hunted down and landed in jail despite support from major league advocates like Josef Beuys, the influential German artist. Nägeli's public art took only 20 seconds to make, but his drawings continued to have effects long afterwards.
Public space is often exploited by politics, and it becomes a space where conflicts are fought. The problem arises when art needs to give in to other interests, and its independence is restricted.
Philipp Ursprung is an art historian at the Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich. He points to the example of the Bill-Plastik artwork. A donation by a bank, it caused a long-running row.
It was a controversial time, and banks embody the establishment. The question that was raised was, to whom does the public space belong to? To whom does the city belong?
Art has a hard time in a country where everybody wants to take part in the decision-making process. Voting on art, that's challenging. Art depends on the element of surprise and on contrasting viewpoints. To display a work of art takes courage. Something that may have no obvious benefit for the community can fall quickly into political wrangling. Is it better to spend 200 million francs on a new art museum or 600,000 on a temporary installation like this crane project in Zurich? At the Romanshorn train station, visitors are greeted by the mythical creature Mok Mok. What looks like a character from a children's book is actually a work of art based on various legends that might have given the city its name. The story goes that a boy called Roman used the horns of Mok Mok to save the town from a catastrophic fire. This particular myth was invented by the artist duo Comcom.
We thought, okay, we don't really know where the name comes from. What's the real story behind it? So we decided to put together a legend from local myths, fusing them into the story of Mok Mok.
Und haben denen quasi auch das Mok Mok gegeben.
A legend that has brought unrest to Romanshorn.
Wieso haben sie da noch blöder gemacht und gemeint, wir könnten uns noch identifizieren mit dem Mok Mok? Das ist ein Horn.
Das ganze Mok Mok Affentheater, das hier mit dieser Veranstaltung fortgesetzt wird, ist eine Schweinerei.
Public space belongs to everyone. It can be seen as a mirror of society, reflecting what some people think of others. Art facilitates that.
Welcome to Mok Mok City.
Public space is highly regulated. It should be functional, easy to manage, and it should comply with safety standards and take into account commercial interests. Sometimes artists can find a way to break the rules, like Pipilotti Rist did in 2005 by painting the pavement red in St. Gallen.
We suggested a project as we wanted to do it, without compromise. And when it was accepted, we were surprised. But when it went through, it made me very happy.
So maybe more risks should be taken in our public spaces. And for those who like art that's as unobtrusive as possible, there are works like the Roman Signa turning platform in Appenzell. Only when standing on it do you realise that something is happening. Otherwise, the artwork is perfectly hidden.